Hello guys, welcome to another video in this React series. This is a continuation of my previous video on creating a responsive bootstrap in ReactJS. If you have not watched that, please feel free to go back and watch that video. I have provided the link for that video in the description as well. In the previous video, we have created a bootstrap form which is responsive in nature, and we have added some features like clear button, some validations on click of a button. In this video, we will enhance this validations functionality and add real-time validations, which means as soon user enters the data in the form, it will validate the input, and if there are any errors, it will throw error message at the instant. For in this example, when I click on email field and I enter a proper email ID, but this error message won't go. Here the validation occurs only on click of a submit button. So let's see how we can add this real-time validations in this form. For that one, let's open the code editor. This is the code which we have added in our previous video, and we have written the validation logic in this function. To add the real-time validations, first let's define a function by name handle name change and add some logic within it. So this is the function which will be used for our real-time validations. Here, this piece of code will receive the data from name field and it will be captured in new name constant variable. Then setName function will set the value of the name state. Then new name.trim is equals to null will check if the name variable is empty or consists only of white spaces. If the name is empty or contains only white space, it sets an error message by saying name is required. If the name is valid, it clears any previously set error message by calling setNameError function. This is a function for our name field. So let's update the JSX element which we have written for our name element. Here we have written onChange handler which is calling setName function. As now we have written a new function handle name change, let's call this one in this onChange event handler. Just to add another validation, whenever user clicks outside of this name field, let's add another event handler on blur and call the same function so that whenever user clicks outside of this field, then also this validation occurs. So now whenever there is a change in the value or whenever user clicks outside of this field, this name field's value will be validated by using this handle name change function. Similarly for email and age field, let's define two functions here. Handle email change, that is the function for validating the email, and similarly handle age change, that is a function for validation of age field. Let's update the JSX code for these two fields as well. So now we have updated onChange and onBlur for email and age field as well. Now let's save this file and go back to browser to preview this application. Now if I try to add email ID or any content here, you can see as soon I type any letters, it will do the validations and error message will be shown at that instant. And if I add a proper email ID here, automatically that error message goes. Similarly for name field also, if we add any blank, that will show an error. And for age, if I add any invalid age numbers here, error message will be shown here. So this is another useful feature or function which we can implement in our React applications. That's it guys for this video. If you have any questions or any feedback, please let me know in the video comments. Thanks for watching this. If you like this video, please click on like button, share it with others and subscribe to my channel.